fear is probably dying with no one knowing of any contribution I've ever made to creative music. But that's cool because I made it now. I'm already done. I'm so proud of that. You know, if I died tomorrow, touch wood, you know, I would still feel fulfilled in it in a way.
The world is yours, and I'ma do it for all my niggas and all my haters who talking like we ain't all in and we ain't getting paper. No, I'm in my zone, and no, we never take it. Ride for my niggas all day, all day. I'ma die for my city all day. Oh, the world is crazy these days. Maybe seem kinda strange to a nigga like me. My mama told me, thank God, keep my head in the game. What's the G off in this game? Got a nigga like me. I see this shit as clear as day. Even in my sleep. And so I pull out my chain. Be the fresh I can be. So I hate to stay off in your lane. Now you can't do it like me. I'll be the coolest on the block. It's your boy, J.I.C. This for all my shorties that be getting money. This for all my niggas that be getting money. In this generation, ain't no hesitation. Wake up in the morning, you know I be on it. Living for the moment, you know I be on it. I'm crowd surfing, ain't no denying the high performance. Fuck a hater, try to tell me how to be now. Judging me on style, vocabulary, performance, not ordinary, original. Tell the haters simmer down. Focus on this life that I'm living now. Living now.
Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the T.O.P Cast. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, niggas, wherever you happen to be. I am your host, none other than T to the O to the P. Back again with my niggas, Roe and Tone. Look like Roe dropped out, but he dropped back in. Welcome back again, my nigga. Glad you guys made it back this week. And we got some real serious issues going on here, man. How you fellas doing?
I'm good, man.
Great.
Can't complain.
Yes, sir. Doing good, doing great. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm doing excellent, wonderful. I'm making money in my sleep. I'm making money while I'm making money. I'm good, man. I'm chilling. I mean, life can only get better from this point on. How about you? How you living, Tone? What's going on in your world?
Man, about to start back doing a bunch more shows soon. My schedule's going to open up. I'm doing Gucci, man.
Okay. How's the fam, man?
All good. Everybody full.
Good. How was your holidays? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was actually pretty chill. I had to snap somebody up at work, but I only had to work for a little bit. But it was cool.
Oh shit, security! I know who I'm calling to get on my team, nigga. Fuck around, have Tone snatch your punk ass up. What's up, bro?
What's good?
Shit, how's your Thanksgiving, bro? You know, I mean, I know you, from previous episodes, you one of the fortunate young men who grew up with both his parents. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure you had a real family-involved Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, sir?
It was cool. I stopped by a couple houses, did my little bachelor thing, stopped by a couple houses, get my little plates, get like 10 plates, have my one big ass Thanksgiving. You know how it go. Man.
I could dig it. How's business, being the boss? Because on the low, even though you do Uber, what a lot of motherfuckers might miss about that is that you the boss. So you gotta respect it.
Yeah, man, that's the best part right there, man. Just get to be on my own time, do what I want to do. You know, if I want to get my hustle on and make a lot of money, I can do that. If I feel like being lazy and only want to do a little bit, I can do a little bit. That's the luxury
Mm.
of it, you know. So
On your
I'm good
terms,
on my terms, man. On my terms.
for
That's what I
sure,
like the most about it.
for sure. I brought that up because I want fellas who's listening to this video right now live, or who will listen to it on the playback, to understand that that's an essential key of manhood, is being in charge of yourself and your time. Because the more time that you have for yourself, the more time you have to sit down and think things out, which is what a lot of us be missing. And I've said this time and time again. It's very unfortunate that the society that we live in have us running around like chickens with our heads cut off, and then it doesn't afford us the kind of time that we need to sit down and think about the problems that we face, and so that we can solve them, and everybody can have a better life. Anyway, out with the old, in with the new. If hoes are winning, what does that say about you niggas? So, I'm not really into the nigga shit, but I'm a nigga, so every now and then I feed into the nigga shit. And the new narrative in the red pill manosphere space is that hoes are winning. And I don't agree or disagree, but I would appreciate if both of you guys would take the time to give me your feedback on if you are aware of this trend going on right now, if you heard anything about it, and what do you think about that sentiment that women are really out here winning more than guys would like to admit? Either one of you could go first.
Well,
I haven't heard
here's
about it.
go ahead, Tom. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I ain't heard about it, but I can tell you this. That's all depending on what you define as winning for real.
Go deeper.
I guess if you call winning what getting money, I guess sure they winning. If you call winning, you know what I'm saying, I guess tricking niggas, I guess sure they winning. But is the motherfuckers happy? Hell no, fuck no. That shit, they keep trying to purchase their happiness, fuck their happiness, but they ain't getting that shit. 'Cause that ain't how you get it. So depending on what you mean by winning, sure.
I
By
think
my
that's
definition,
I'm sorry about that. Go ahead. I thought you
no,
had.
that was it. Just by my definition, not at all. That's all.
I think that you bring up a very, very valid point, because it's kind of like the consumer price index. The result that you get is dependent upon what you use to measure, quote unquote, what is winning or what is success. And this is why I said that, me personally, I'm not on either side, that they are or that they not. I'm just analyzing and observing what the fuck I see going on. And I've been saying for quite some time that one of the things that I said, and this was way back in 2019, and that is, when it comes to guys disseminating other information to other guys on some like manhood training type shit, then that should not involve women, because women ain't got nothing to do with how men teach other men to develop themselves into men. But on the other hand, because us as guys, we're disseminating information about women, in a lot of cases, guys don't accept the information that you tell them about women unless they hear it directly from a woman. And so in that capacity, having women around is justified. But on some raw manhood training shit, women don't need to be involved in the male space, because they can't offer anything in the way of teaching men how to be men. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? And go ahead with your input, Ro, with the question that I asked.
Well, here's my opinion, and it's probably not even an opinion, it's a fact. All these motherfuckers is capping. These women that say hoes is winning, no, they not. Because if you really understand women, you understand that they all want intimacy. You know, they might want to play the field a little bit, but they all want to be held. They all want to be hugged. They all want to be snuggled up, and they just try to hide behind the money. Same thing with these dudes. They hide behind the money to try to make it look like it's lit. Let's keep it real. Most niggas that follow this red pill shit religiously, you really want women to like you. You can be a trick all you want to, spend all your money, do all that shit. Cool, whatever. But you really want women to be into you. So guess what? You pay for them to pretend to be into you. So all of that shit is a fucking lie to me. Like, just think about it like this. Top, you a successful black man. I would consider you that. You know, you out here, you hustling, you know, you say you could quit your job and you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? You're a successful black man. So you just be minding your business. I mean, we talk about women because this is part of our show, but people that are really winning, they don't really care about what the opposite sex is doing. Like you see these women, they'll get online. Oh, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. I'm rich. I got my OnlyFans. I make 100,000. Blah blah blah. Then why are you talking about men all day then? Because real successful people, we can give a fuck. Like I'm not about to sit up here and talk about how bad women are. Why? Because I'm living my own life, and I know I ain't gonna have a problem getting what I need to get. So it doesn't really bother me what they got going on. You know, like if you're a rich man and you sitting up here talking about how bad women are, like that must mean like you lacking something. You know, because if you were successful with women and you had money, you wouldn't even be talking about them in the first place. You talking about them because you actually care. And that's my take on it.
I could dig it. I could dig it. I've also said for quite some time that I was of the mindset that for guys to be spending as much time as they do on the internet, having a conversation that's essentially centered around women is doing two things. One, you in a roundabout way are still pedestalizing women because they're the subject of your conversation. And two, you are demonstrating in public for women that, you know, I mean, for the sake of argument, hoes is winning because they got niggas on the internet crying about how they behaving. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas the way I understand how a man's supposed to how a man is supposed to move, and it's not universal for everybody, obviously, but it's worked for me. It's never failed me, and that is I paid more attention to what I'm trying to do as opposed to what women are trying to do. So, for example, when I hear women say shit like I'm independent, I chuckle inside a little bit every time because I understand the absurdity of what the fuck they are trying to imply. And to illustrate what I mean by that, and I'm pretty sure you guys heard me say it before on Instagram, and that is women literally can't be independent. And they can't be independent because they are dependent upon the things that men do. So, for example, if men don't clean the water, are women going to do it? We have to go with the evidence, and the evidence says no because they're not doing it now. All that to say that how is she independent when she's dependent upon me to make sure the fucking water's clean? You understand what I'm saying? So all that to say, when women say shit like I'm independent, I laugh inside and I can't take them seriously. But I understand that. Most other guys don't understand it like that. And so when they hear women say I'm independent, they get triggered by the shit. And I've been saying for quite some time, you guys got to learn how to ignore a lot of the shit that women say because women have a lot of audacity. They got a lot more balls than a lot of these dudes do.
Especially through the internet.
Especially through the internet. But in as much as our hoes winning or our women winning, it to me, again, I can't really say yes or no because, like Tone so eloquently pointed out, it really depends on what you're using to measure. So dependent is really relative in that case. But
I just think that all.
Go ahead.
My bad. I just think that all across the board, you tell me if you agree or don't agree. All women they crave intimacy. It doesn't matter how much money they have. They can say, "Oh, I'm a hoe and I'm this, and that," and then when they get a whole bunch of men that don't really like them, that's just fuck. They could be fucking them and giving them money. They cashing out 10,000 here, getting cash out. At the end of the day, they still want to be cared for. Like, do you guys believe that? Or do you really think these hoes is really just that savage and they'll give two fucks? What y'all think?
I think, and I've said it before. I said it on Sir Ism panel, and I challenge any woman to come up here and call me a liar. I think women want it all, and all is whatever the fuck they can conjure up in their skulls to want. And contrary to what a lot of guys would like to believe about women, you got to look at it from like an animalistic perspective. Is a female lion any less dangerous than a male lion?
Nope.
So when you think of it in them terms, then you have to say to yourself, you have to admit to yourself, well, damn, these bitches is just as savage as dudes are. And when you understand that, you understand what I'm saying? Everything begins to make sense. You understand what I'm saying? Dudes be making the shit way, way too complicated than what it really is. But on the flip side of is hoes winning, I'm pretty sure, both of you guys are reasonably intelligent gentlemen. And I know you understand how game theory works. When the Lakers play the Heat in the finals, one of them got to win, which means the other one got to lose. So if Hoes is winning, then the logical conclusion is niggas is losing. Am I making any sense or am I tripping?
Oh, man, you're making a lot of sense, man.
I mean, if I'm not making any sense, and this goes for anybody, feel free to tell me where I'm not making any sense at, and let's figure it out. Because contrary to what a lot of people would like to believe about me, for me, it's not about me being right, but I am trying to find the right answer, because I'm not the type of person who is stuck in my beliefs. Once my information change and update to something better, I change. And a lot of motherfuckers are scared to be like that because they scared to let go of shit that they believe that might not necessarily be true. So again, do that make any sense, or am I just tripping?
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense. But
come on, man! Y'all got to come up with a counter argument to that, man. You got to come up.
All right. I got you. So
tell me where I'm going wrong at, Ro.
So you said if hoes are winning, then niggas are losing. Okay, got you. Okay, hoes are winning and niggas are losing, but men ain't losing. You know what I'm saying? These hoes is not playing against men. These hoes is winning against the junior varsity squad, but when they come on over here to the varsity squad, they getting their ass whooped, and they can't help it. God damn it, they winning against little boys. they not winning against real men.
Salute to Cam Bash, Okie the Goat, my own thinking cap, and one Jeezy. Salute to y'all for showing up. Yo, Ro, nigga, you're funny as hell. What you call them niggas? The JV team?
They them niggas out in high school picking all the good niggas to play against the special ed kids. That's who the hoes winning.
That sound like the Pookie and Ray Ray versus educated lame argument. Ro, you get ready to stir some shit up around here, man.
Hey man, they ain't winning against me like shit. Cause what they do don't affect me, cause I ain't falling for it. So they not winning against me. They winning against them other niggas. They not winning against real men. They winning against niggas, like you said. But are they winning because they want men? They want real men. They want us real men to come down to their level. But we ain't doing it. So technically they losing because they want us to do what they want us what they want us to do. You know what I'm saying?
So they want to run.
It's like a lightweight fight in the ring with a heavyweight.
Right. They want to run the real niggas like they run these goofballs. Is that what you're saying, Ro? Is that what you're trying to say?
But that's when they start losing. That's when they start losing. They taking them amateur fights, and then like Tone just said, like they taking them amateur fights, and they run into Tyson, get they shit rocked. All these niggas be good at the pre-warm-ups, the pre-workouts. All these niggas be good at the combine, the NBA draft, but once they hit that motherfucking field, it's a whole different ball game. Your speed don't matter, nigga, because everybody fast, motherfucker.
My man, my own thinking cap says I'm in my late 40s and these bras in my age bracket definitely not winning. I could dig it, bro. All I got to say is, you know, from my point of view, you know, whether or not a woman or a man is winning is really subjective. It really depends on what metrics you are using to measure success or failure. What I would say is that I have noticed the trend over time that households have gone from 2 parents to 1 parent. And if you consider that to be a win, then a win for who and in what way? If you consider women to be winning because guys are essentially playing themselves and being stupid, well, then I guess they winning. I'm not really, you know, sure whether that's correct or incorrect in my estimation. They hoes could be winning, but it all depends on what you mean by winning and what you measuring it by. And then like I just, you know, alluded to, if hoes is winning, then somebody got to be losing, because when the Lakers play the Heat, you can't have 2 winners on different teams in the same game. So if hoes is winning, then it logically implies that guys are losing. And if you are to use something like the amount of tricking that guys is doing as a measure of whether women are winning or not, well, then I would have to say, yeah, they are. You understand what I'm saying?
Like I just said, they up by 20 at the half.
Oh man,
that don't mean shit.
So then that segues me into, has the manosphere and the red pill space ultimately failed these dudes if these women are still are winning? And if it has, then, you know, what value does it really have for guys?
I don't know how to feel about that, because on one end, most of them niggas is niggas that don't do nothing. No way. They just sit and watch stuff that like some of that shit be having legit merit to it, but a lot of it is BS. But regardless of what it is, most of them dudes just watch this shit just to comment back and forth to each other and then go sit and complain and cry on their pillow. So they failed themselves, regardless.
Well, I feel like I didn't watch quite a bit of red pill content. I ain't gonna lie, and most of it, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I just disagree. I disagree with some of the content creators and how they put the message out there, but most of the shit they talk about, you know, it be shit that I can be like, oh yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like I could agree with that. Like, I'm not sitting up here saying they wrong, but the thing is, they don't have the real answer. Like, see, here's the thing. Like, for example, when women call in Kevin Samuel's show, right? Like they'll say, "Oh, I want a high value man. I want a rich man. I don't want to date no broke dude." Blah blah blah. They'll get on there and say that, but I know once they get off the phone with Kevin Samuels, they're gonna go back and talk to that regular broke nigga that they was just shitting on. Like it's just all talk. Like they just running their mouth to be running their mouth. They still fucking with regular niggas. They ain't most of them ain't never had a rich dude in their entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like they haven't. So they calling the Pookie that they complain about, like, I'm not dating no broke dude. As soon as they get off the phone, they like, "Hey Pookie, where you at? I made you a grilled cheese sandwich. Like, I just got off the phone with Kevin, but fuck him. What are you talking about? Come over." Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not living by most of them. 8 out of 10 of them is not gonna do shit. They gonna talk that shit and they gonna get off the phone and they gonna call the nigga that they like, that come through, bust their shit down. He ain't got to spend no money, and they gonna fuck with him, and they just running their mouth to be running their mouth.
I agree. I agree, and that's exactly why I've been saying to dudes for the longest, yo, you got to take some of the plays from women right out of their playbook and do to them what they do to you. And one of those things is, for the most part, especially when it comes to what's coming out women's mouths, for the most part, you don't even take that shit serious, especially when you put some logic on it, like I did earlier with my demonstration. And that demonstration being that I understand as a man that we men are the builders. And if we don't build it, these motherfucking women won't have it. If men don't invent and then manufacture cars, nobody has them. If men don't invent light and tame electricity, nobody has lights in their house, and so on and so forth. And is that to say that women are incapable of doing it? No, because I know ladies gonna be like, "Well, we can do it." Yeah, whatever, bitch. You ain't doing it now, which is the point that I'm making. And being that I have this understanding, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the shit that I hear come out of women's mouth, like I said, it makes me smile inside. Like, look at her go. You know what I'm saying? Like, this bitch is goofy. But a lot of these guys, it's like they get trolled by women and don't even realize they getting trolled.
Right. Yeah, man. And I mean, here's the thing. The answer to all this dating shit is like, I know it's never going to happen, because here's what's going to have to happen. I'll just give you an example. Some dudes like BBWs, but they always talk about overweight women. That's popular in the manosphere, right? All right, if we want women to stop being overweight women, what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to stop fucking them. But guess what? Niggas ain't about to stop fucking them. When they phone get dry,
exactly.
Niggas ain't about to stop fucking them. So if you stop fucking them, they gonna lose weight, nigga.
If you use that as your metric, Roe, then hoes are winning. and that speaks to something else that I said before. And niggas be mad with me about it. But you can't be mad, because the truth is the motherfucking truth. The same bitches that y'all be complaining about is the same bitches that y'all be asking for a crumb of pussy from. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Right?
Because with all them rolls, the WAP don't stop, dude. That's why.
I like that.
So that really speaks to the fact that niggas is not being real. Niggas come in this space and they're not being real with they customers. And then the customers is not real. So you got a bunch of fake ass niggas crying about bitches that they say they don't want, but they keep talking about.
Go to a jail, or when they do the what you call it night, when they let the bitches come in to have sex. I guarantee you, about 75% of them gotta take a deep breath to stand up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh wow.
Hey, look, they they just gotta be real with the shit. Like that's these manosphere dudes, they just be capping so much. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, nigga. If a cute ass BBW come my way, guess what? I'm gonna knock it back. Like I don't give a fuck, and I will say that shit. But the manosphere niggas be like, we ain't dating no BBWs, we ain't hitting no single mothers, we ain't doing this, we ain't doing that. Like you lying, bro. You lying. You
That's
lying.
fact.
You sneaking some through the back door, but you not telling the people that follow you
And on the
religiously
low,
that. Like
and,
shit, nigga.
and on the low, and on the low, I don't have to know it personally. I know it because I know how people work. On the low, a lot of these niggas that's content creators, as well as a lot of these bitches that be in the motherfucking chat box, and that's content creators too. All these motherfuckers is getting together on the DL. Niggas is flying out and bitches is getting flew the fuck out. So you got a bunch of motherfuckers pretending. You know what I'm saying? And they dragging the youth with them. And then niggas want to know why the youth is all fucked up.
Yeah. And they be talking all kind of shit. We can go on all day. Like they be talking about I ain't tricking, but if you fly all the way across the world, nigga, you just spend $2,000 on a flight, nigga, $1,000 for room and board, nigga. You just spent 3 racks to go across the country. When it's a bitch at the grocery store, like nigga, that's the same as tricking. And ain't nothing wrong with traveling and going to have fun. I'm not saying that. Do whatever you want. Like you work hard.
Them niggas got a Spirit Airline
but that's a part of tricking too, because you just spent all that money.
Them niggas got Spirit Airline Express cards, nigga. Yo, salute, salute, Ray. I see y'all out there.
They actually put ice in your drink when you first class.
Oh wow! I don't know, man. I don't get on.
You like
I don't get on airplanes very often. I do get on airplanes, but I just don't get on airplanes very often because it fucks with me when the airplane go off the ground because you know that motherfucker can't stop at the gas station and shit. So I'll be kind of a little leery of airplanes and shit. I'm on my John Madden shit in case you didn't figure it out. I'm a Land Rover, so. You know, but that's my own shortcoming to deal with. But yeah, man, I've been hearing this narrative, and I've said it not necessarily in the same way that Hoes is winning, but I've alluded to it by saying that, you know, I think that guys, and of course, who the fuck am I? You know, I ain't nobody. I'm just T.O.P. But I can see the mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Just in the time that I've been around that I thought that guys was making in regards to, you know, actually doing shit to help these other younger guys that's coming to them for advice. You know what I'm saying? And I've spoken on these things, but like my little lady friend told me, nigga, you just ahead of your time. That to me that I see this shit before it even happened. And you know, I could bang my fist on the table as much as I want, but you know, until niggas is ready to grow the fuck up, then you know, they ain't going to accept the ugly truth.
Yeah, and that's the main thing wrong with the manosphere, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it real. Like, if you want to fuck a ugly chick that like you, I'm going to encourage you, nigga. Like, go fuck her ugly ass, nigga. She like you. She showing you love. Fuck it. These niggas be like, oh, don't talk to this. Don't talk to that. So they going to have niggas chasing women that don't want nothing to do with them. Like, yeah, what you saying is true, but it's not reality. Not every nigga is going to get the baddie. You know what I'm saying? You might have to get that back door chick, you know, you slide it through the back door or whatever. And if she like you, fuck it, nigga, floss her ass. Like, yep, this is my ugly ass girlfriend right here, and I fucking like her. So what, nigga? Because it's really about how she treats you at the end of the day. And these niggas be gonna have you chasing some shit that you ain't got no business chasing, and you gonna be heartbroken. Man, all these bitches ain't shit. That's where it comes from, because you only trying to chase the quote unquote dimes that want nothing to do with you, but it's a whole bunch of regular ass chicks that would love to have you. You know what I'm saying? So they need to stop listening to that shit, all that fucking cap, and we go all day.
Salute to the homie Sir Ism, but you know the way motherfuckers should be rating these females is not the way that they should be. Is not the way that they currently doing it. So you know a lot of these guys, and this is to speak to the point that you was just making, Ro. A lot of these guys just look at how women look, and she's a complete 10 just based on her looks. You know what I'm saying? And they don't take into account, you know, how feminine acting is she, you know, how the fuck do she talk when she with you as opposed to when she with you when y'all out in public. You know, you got to rate this bitch on everything. And, you know, motherfuckers tried to clown me before when I told a motherfucker, shit, I might only see a chick 45 to 50 times in a year. And that's only because I'm only seeing her on average, I'm seeing her once a week or once every 2 weeks. Do you have any idea how much time has to go by before I get to notice that this bitch is consistently doing the same shit when she with me? But niggas be like, yo, 6 months, I know I'm ready to get married. No, nigga, you was ready to get married before you met the bitch. Tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? That was your fairy tale intention before you even met her. You out here looking for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong. I don't personally advocate legal contractual marriage, but you know, I feel like if you a stand-up guy, then you know the chick gonna be in your life. I know that's how it worked with me. And I ain't never been married, but any of my ex-girlfriends, I could pick up the phone right now if I got their digits and call them and holler at them, and we still cool. Like I just met them last week.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
A lot of dudes, you know, I just really don't see where they are admitting what's true to themselves. And that's you know, I've spoken on that before. That's a large part of these dudes' problems is they not willing to be honest. Salute Ism, Sir Ism in the building. And Okie, that is true. Personality is part of, you know, the quote unquote her look. You know what I'm saying? You have to really, when you hear guys like Affy Kingdom or King Dre say that you have to vet a woman, this is not a 1 week process. It's not a 1 month process. The vetting process is perpetual. You always vetting this chick because you want her to be as consistent for you as she wants you to be for her. And truth be told, you know, I've said this before, with Black women in particular, if the statistics is telling us that 7 out of 10 got kids, then in all likelihood, if you dating Black women, you're going to end up messing with a female who got kids. Now, like my parents used to tell me, it ain't what you do, it's about how you do what you do. And I've dated plenty of women with children. I never had those kind of problems where a chick done went and put me on the birth certificate and put me down as the child support source. So, you know, what am I doing that other niggas ain't doing? I don't think I'm doing anything that's super complicated. You know, it all comes down to you as the man. How you gonna run your program? And if your program ain't running, you know, like a well-oiled machine, you can't blame that on her. That's on you.
Yeah. I mean, but you got to think about who their audiences are. You know what I'm saying? The people that follow it religiously. It's young niggas. Because, I mean, like I said, I followed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did all of that shit. But, you know, I'm 36. I didn't have relationships. You know, 10 years of my life, I was in a monogamous relationship, you know, 2 relationships, 5-year relationships. So I kind of knew like, all right, yeah, he talking the truth on this, but you know what? That right there, that's cap. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll never sit up here and say the girls I messed with didn't love me. You know what I'm saying? Like they did. You know what I'm saying? Like women will love you. Like But if you're a 16-year-old just following this shit, you really gonna believe that women will never love you, nigga. Like they will love you. Now, for how long that's gonna last, I don't fucking know the answer to that. But at some point, I know both of the chicks that I mess with love me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm just like, all right, ain't no point in me complaining because I've actually seen the other side of it. I've seen women be cool. I've seen cool ass single mothers who don't ask you to do nothing for their kids. You know what I'm saying? They just want your company. They just want to chill with you. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen the other side too, where they trying to get over on you. But guess what? It's up to me to let her get over on me. You know what I'm saying? So just yeah, man, it gets deep, but most of they followers is probably like some little 15, 16-year-old kids that ain't never actually had any success with women. 15, 16 years old, you still getting rejected. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't really seen the light yet. So you about to dim your light watching all this content all day. Like fuck that. Like you can get a woman to do what you want her to do. You just got to be confident in yourself.
That's the key word right there. Confidence is something that a lot of dudes is lacking. And like the homie Lucario always say, it all comes from within. I can't really describe for you how to be confident, except to say you have to believe in yourself. You have to kind of psych yourself up to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you see a chick that you like, you psych yourself, man, I'm going over here and talk to this fine ass bitch. And just don't worry about what the outcome going to be. You should be more concerned about you taking action than what the outcome going to be. The outcome should be the bonus, but just to get back on the way that dudes fuck themselves up in the game, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you should settle for less than what you think that you're worthy of. But if you don't get what you think that you're worthy of, then you might not be worthy of that just yet. And you really have to understand how the dynamics of how women work, man. A lot of these super fine chicks, man, let me tell you, man, they some hoes. They some of the biggest hoes out there. And they the biggest hoes out there because they can get it. They pretty enough to get away with it. Which is why T.O.P predominantly dates average bitches. So she don't get out of line. So I don't have to remind her how average her motherfucking ass is. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of dudes, they just not not being honest with themselves, where they at. You understand what I'm saying? And as a consequence, if you use that as a metric, then that's why these women is winning. It's a lot of dudes out here that be tricking, hardcore tricking and low budget tricking, but they won't say that that's what it is, even though that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's take you as an example, Ro. You on your freedom shit, right? You don't want to be held down by, immovable property like a house and all that shit. You don't want to be in debt like that. And you still bag chicks.
Yep.
Right?
Hey, I'll be honest with you. I have more success with women now than I did when I had my own spot. Nigga, I live in my motherfucking car. Nigga, I'm short, bald. Hey, I get what I need to get. You know what I'm saying?
That's but what's the difference in what you doing and what most of these other dudes is doing? And that is, in my opinion, I don't mean to cut you off, but that is that you being much, much more honest with yourself than these niggas are.
Right.
This where I'm at. This where I'm about is you fucking with it.
Exactly. And that should make me feel so much better because I told this story before. When I first started living in my van and doing this whole shit, I thought I wasn't gonna get no hoes. And so I would just like kind of hide it a little bit. But after a while, I was just like, I'm tired of hiding this shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna tell them what it is. And of course, some of them be like, I ain't fucking with that. But surprisingly, some of them gonna fuck with it. Because once they talk to me and they see I got plans and goals and ambition, they be like, oh, this ain't just no sorry ass nigga, you know, living out of his car. This nigga got a plan. This nigga's actually fucking smart. Like, oh, I fucks with that. And they don't even care. Like, they be like, I don't even care about that. You know, like, I just want to be around you.
It be the fact that you ambitious and what you're willing to go through to accomplish that women find that attractive.
Right, you know right. Because none of them could call me a dummy. You know, none of them will call me broke or a dummy because they'd be like, oh yeah,
back to the
broke or a dummy.
Back to the whole scale, niggas. What you niggas need to understand is that these really, really attractive women, in a lot of cases, is the biggest hoes. And they can be the biggest hoes because they pretty. And I understand. I like fine bitches too. But I also understand that it really don't make a difference which one of these motherfuckers you pick. You're going to have to deal with some shit. So don't think that I'm going to get her and turn her into this and she going to be like this forever. No, you can get a bitch when she's 20, and by the time she turned 30, she a whole nother bitch. And then when she get 40, she a whole nother bitch.
Oh, another.
You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit that you got there. Salute, Travis. There's a lot of shit that you motherfucking dudes, you know, a lot of information that you dudes really ain't getting from these dudes. But you know, like the dude Obsidian said, and Mr. Amir pointed this out. You know, this manosphere shit, nigga, is not meant to help you. It's just entertainment. So you niggas got to be real with yourself and admit that you're here to be entertained and stop complaining about these motherfucking bras because it make you look soft and you making other niggas look bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't get why guys don't get that. You complaining publicly about women and you think women don't see that shit and ain't laughing at you niggas. I'm laughing at you niggas.
Shit, man. Niggas just gotta, like you just said, man. That's the whole point, man. That once I learned what you just said, that is entertainment, I was like, all right, cool. Because I was like, ain't no way these niggas telling the truth. They gotta be capping. They can't be telling the truth. I've been out the real world. I'm 36 years old. Like, nigga, you lying, bro. You lying. You lying.
That's another thing. A lot of these motherfuckers. Oh, go ahead, Tom.
I said, look at the two niggas on Fresh and Fit. They talk all this player shit. We'll be on websites, sugar daddy websites, looking for bitches. One of the dudes I just seen recently was parading this chick that he swore loved him for him. And somebody exposed how she on all these dating sites. She claims she just want a modern life. She don't like luxury stuff. And then her shit on her dating little sites, they say she love luxury and shit. The first time she ever went out with this nigga was when he invited her out to a yacht. He tried to get her to go out a couple times before that she come out, but to the yacht she went to.
Well, and
but he'll sit here and tell you a simp bitch.
Exactly.
There you have it, folks. Apparently, hoes is winning. You know, if your favorite YouTube content creator is flying bitches out to the yacht, you know what I'm saying?
You know why that's cap? Hoes is winning, but the hoes is the nigga, and that's the crazy part. Mm-hmm. So hoes still ain't winning.
Trav said there are some cats that have game. You have to be able to read through the smoke and mirrors. I agree with you 100%, Trav, but here's the problem. It's actually twofold. Number one, niggas are not very serious about serious shit, which is why they come on the internet for entertainment instead of serious business. Number two, a lot of niggas don't got enough game to be able to recognize game when they hear it, unless motherfuckers is really like boisterous with the shit. So like Sir Ism, for example, his personality, you know what I'm saying, is he got the kind of personality where niggas who got game is gonna recognize it, but niggas who don't got game for the most part is gonna recognize it too, just based off of how he behaved, because it's consistent. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of these dudes, because they're here for entertainment, you know, this is why a lot of the real motherfucking niggas don't get the kind of play that they supposed to get, because these niggas is here for entertainment. They're not really here to be helped.
To find shit that work for it. Right.
You know, which is why I said to myself quite some time ago, I do this YouTube shit for recreation, to kick it with niggas like Tone and Roe, and you know, Okie and Trav and Ant and everybody in the chat like Cam and Ism, my own thinking cap, and so forth and so on. Yeah, I don't do this shit because I need money. You know, I do this shit because I'm kicking it with dudes who really, you know, putting some thought into some of the shit that, you know, they participate in or are saying out of their mouth. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the motherfuckers that's really trying to fuck with me. The rest of you motherfuckers, fuck y'all.
Yeah, facts. And like these dudes, I don't know. I would never be this goofy. I don't see how no nigga would pay $1,000 for a consultation, nigga. I would rather go spend my money on dates and go outside. I ain't paying no nigga $1,000, nigga. No, I'd rather go and fail my fucking self and figure it out on my own. Fuck you, nigga. Like, I understand supporting people, you know what I'm saying, and what they doing, because people do put work into their content. I understand that, but I ain't paying no nigga $1,000. Like, I just ain't about to do it, because that $1,000 I could have did that on experience alone and figured this shit out. To be honest, I didn't even really need this red pill shit. Like, some stuff I did learn, you know what I'm saying, but for the most part, it was already in me. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I started to see, like, after like a few months, I was just like, oh hell no, this shit is goofy. Hell no, fuck that. I gotta get up out of here. This shit ain't even realistic. Once I realized that, I was able to just keep moving. I was like, nigga, my girl ain't did that. And trust me, I done got done dirty by some girls, but I ain't never got done that dirty like these niggas be talking about. I'll be like, God damn, like, how you let her do all that to you? Like, I knew that before there was a red pill in the YouTube. Like, shit, like, you know, you can get away with some shit, but like you really let her get away with that much? Is that why you that mad? Oh, hell no. You must have been a goofy one. See, I ain't never been that goofy.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought, you know what I'm saying, that I would have to say that hoes is winning. And it's so obvious because you got so many niggas online, you know, that's spend that $1,000. That's crazy. Nigga could have went out, bought a whole suit like Kevin Samuels and some Stacey Adams and some cologne for $1,000 goddamn dollars and came up on some hoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you guys gotta stop being fake, man. You could be fake with everybody else, but you can't be fake with yourself. Your own conscience will betray you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, feminism is a thing in the society, and there's a lot of unjust double standards that women take advantage of. I understand all that. Yeah, bitches is out of line. They running down to the white man and putting y'all niggas on child support. I totally empathize with you to a point. You know what I'm saying? Because after all, you did lay up with that bitch and knock her up. And really, you know what I'm saying, without the white man putting the child support system down, she couldn't even do that to you. So your problem is really more so with the white man than it is with the chick. And yeah, these hoes, they talk a lot of shit about how independent they are and how they don't need no man. But that's bullshit, bitch, because you not getting ready to get down there and change that hot-ass motherfucking oil in your car. And even if you is, bitch, you not fitting to goddamn fight the spiders in the attic. And you couldn't even get a fucking gun hole if men didn't invent them. So at the end of the day, you have to understand that women have a lot of audacity. They talk a whole lot of shit. And if you got a little sister, then you should kind of understand how you got to treat women. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all right, whatever. You know what T.O.P do? I love it when a bitch tell me she independent, because then that releases me from all so-called traditional manly responsibilities. In other words, you independent? Okay, bitch, prove it.
Show me.
Pay your own motherfucking bills. Don't ask me for a dime.
You can't stand on your word, I ain't fucking with you.
Exactly. I'll give you my time if I want to. But, you know, you independent, pump your own motherfucking gas. Don't look at me crazy because I'm sitting in the passenger seat. You independent, remember? See, you guys got to learn to, when women say shit out their mouth, hold them to that. And that will show you that that's how you got to teach a bitch how to be humble without even getting loud with her. You understand what I'm saying? But that's for another time. Any final thoughts before we get out of here, fellas? Because these hoes is winning, and I don't want to be on the losing side.
Let me stop you there, player. I'm going to stop you right there. Hoes could never be in a winning position, my brother. Let me explain why. You see, there are two positions, my brother. Two positions, my brother.
You have got Black Power philosophy.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
oh, Dr. Umar Johnson head ass nigga.
You asked for the closing statement, my brother. I was going to bring it to you. Let me just say that, player. There are two positions in this world. You either a hoe or you a pimp, brother.
Dr. Food.
A hoe could never be in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Indeed. This world is fucked up beyond all recognition, brother. The game is fucked up. There's two positions, pimps and hoes. You either a pimp or you a hoe. A hoe is never in a winning position. So hoes can never be winning. See, what niggas is not getting is that niggas are now playing the position of the hoe and allowing women to play the position of the pimp. So hoes cannot be winning, just now niggas are hoes. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. Yeah, I got
you picking up my ism, brother.
I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you. You
yeah,
shut the fuck out.
Dr. Tone Jackson, hear that? Dr. Tone. I'm calling you Dr. Tone from now on. Nigga.
I rest my case, brother.
Dr. Rolling Tone, nigga.
Yeah. You old Sharif from Instant Society,
nigga. Big Stacy looking ass. Hoes get no play in my ride. Anyway, fellas, any last words before we get out of here, Ro?
Yeah, man. Shit, just stay on your shit. And if we talking about hoes is winning, like Tone said, the niggas are the hoes, so I'll never trust them. You got niggas sending bitches $350 to see their feet, so I guess the hoes is winning. I ain't never do it, but I don't trust these niggas. I don't trust these niggas. These niggas gonna enable these women to the death, so I guess the hoes is winning.
That's facts. And like I said, like, you know, the conclusion I came to, if hoes is winning, and again, I'm not saying that they are or that they aren't. I'm just following the logic. I'm just following the logic. If hoes are winning, it's only logical to say that niggas or guys are losing. So, you know, I'm not a loser. I'm not down with losers. And if you don't want to be a loser, stop letting hoes win. That's all I can tell you, fellas. Be real with yourself, man. Be real with yourself. Get up and look in the mirror every day. And, you know what I'm saying, let it be what it is, man. Stop trying to be something that you're not, because you can't hold it up for so long.
Stop being a Stop being a hoe.
Yeah. Stop acting like these hoes that raised you. Anyway, fuck with Tone.
Talk about my mama, nigga.
Man,
right.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Fuck that bitch. You better have my plate. And she better not be late.
You know niggas get mad when you talk about their mama, nigga. You better relax.
Man.
You got a diss video coming down, nigga.
Hey, that was the first pimp in their life. That was the first pimp in their life, nigga. They did a whole episode.
Wow. Anyway, T.O.P gonna be hard on your mama and your auntie. So I'm telling you, little niggas now, don't fuck around. And let me join your family. But anyway, fuck with Tone and Roe on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. The links are in the video description below. Come follow me on Instagram. I got 2 pages, The Incredible T.O.P and the Top Cast Instagram page. Check for episodes of the Top Cast on Anchor Podcasts or your favorite podcast outlet. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel already, don't worry about it. I'm going to send you an invoice any goddamn way by your auntie. Until next motherfucking weekend, we out. 3 niggas on YouTube talking about you goofy ass motherfucking dudes. Hoes winning. Niggas is losing. We gotta do better. Take you out with my man, baby. Take you out with my man, Jay Geezer, straight from the city. See y'all guys next week. Thanks, fellas.
Peace.
Sunny day on a block and it's so good. Take a look, you can see what I mean. Ride around showing love to the whole hood. Who you know can do it like me. I'm just playing the game, but you know every day ain't the same. So I'ma ride for the city, I die for the city, straight from the city.
Yo, waking up in the morning, weekend weather, fly birds outside yawning. Last night was on and popping, get the song to the next one. I pause for a second, I'm focused. Back got the flow tip, back got the potion. Earth, wind, and fire, moms, pops at it per brand, but it don't get no better. Stack cheddar on the regular, NY down to NC, playing that bigger dog. Despite that niggas right, I is back on my grind. A fist full of dollars, I'm on fire. Flow like rivers now, tigers with stripes like a tiger. Speech for my kinfolk admire. People that get dough, I'm all about the checks, Nikes. Dreaming about who next up, broken in that. I cruise through the city, passing extras. Director yelling action. Fly mommies popping bottles, shots full of armor. I took a glance at a fly lady. I cruise like a hustler to the paper, it's only nature. Shorty got some nice racks on racks and a smooth money maker, yeah.
Got me feeling like Nas in my book of rhymes. You play in the orchestra, bet that you can feel these lines. In my mind, reminiscing, JGI, spitting subliminal lines, painting pictures of moments in time. Reminiscing, summarizing the 20th song. And got a vision of a rebel standing next to God. Yo, that's a vision of a devil falling from the sky. And why? Nigga, check my level when I'm on the grind. Ahead of my time, know I'm kinda like fighting for my life in the dark, and ain't no sign of light. Evolution in your life, choosing wrong and right. In 21 niggas still be trying to sound alike, trying to do it big and live the style of life. Style sincere like Nasir, but all I need's one mic. Looking through the eyes of a little nigga on the grind. Sparks like my rim tie when I pull up on the block. I try to tell you it's the sus, nigga. You say that you enjoy yourself, and that's what's up, nigga. I try to hit you to the plan, let you know that I'm the man. Got my city with me everywhere we go. Got the fam, 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 got the fam. Sunny day on the block and it's so good. Take a look, you can see what I mean. Ride around showing love to the whole hood. Who you know can do it like me. I'm just playing the game, but you know every day ain't the same. So I'ma ride for the city, I die for the city, straight from the city. Screaming the city.